Hold on. Testing. Well, I do have audio, I think. Okay. All right. I wanted to come and have a serious discussion with people about, oh my God, like it is literally 2025, almost February of 2025, and there are still people on this website who literally have no content. Okay, this is where the desperation started, right? The fact that they have no content. So what are you doing on in social media? Okay, number one. So then they said, well, let's be real ignorant and make our content about stalking people. And this is when they stepped into the bowels of hell, when they decided that. Still in 2025, committing desperate acts for attention on the internet. Still doing it. After 10 years, these people will never learn. If you have to publicly humiliate and shame another person and bring disgrace to a person, first of all, you don't belong on the internet. If you have to do that to be seen and heard, you don't belong on the internet. You're a horrible person. Okay? You're not quality. You're not a high quality person. You're not somebody, because let me tell y'all something. Right now, Josh and Mom are live. There's so much, oh my God, amazing content to watch. I could literally sit and watch people cook Wagyu steaks 100 ways on YouTube and TikTok. So there's so much other content that's fun and clean and not disgusting and disastrous and negative. People have way too many other choices. People have a choice to watch content that is helpful to them. People have a choice to watch content that's not going to make them sick. Literally sick to their fucking stomach. Literally. If you have the capability to come on here and make a statement, if you have the ability to come on here and say things that to other people is so repulsive, they would not repeat it, then your life is not much worth living. And see, the problem is, hey, Stevan, the problem is that these types of people have tried to deny people's rights to be in social media. This is a fact. From the beginning. Let me make up something about you. Let me harass you. Let me stalk you. Let me do a campaign against you. Let me discriminate against you. This out the bat was a ploy to deny a person's right to be in social media from the beginning. And to keep doing it, knowing that you're purposely trying to destroy somebody's income, their business, their reputation, their family, trying to purposely affect people's real lives from behind a computer. Super trolls is basically what they are. Oh yeah, I know, Stevan. And here's the whole thing about it. Here's the thing about it, okay? People that still watch that content that should not be watching it, because there's some people that I can sit and listen to what those people have to say about me. Why? I got my whole altar lit up. I got about 10 black candles lit up. I can do that. Okay? I can do that. Y'all can't do that. I'm sorry. You don't have the listen, you got to understand that you're watching people that are damned. People that are down, that are trying to drag people down with them. Do y'all understand that those people in that Black sector are literally anybody that you have seen okay with them? Even some of the people that have channels that are doing something else, those people that have hid behind those people that did not stand up and say, hey, you need to stop trying to deny Black women's rights of being in social media. You need to stop. People that stood behind them and beside them and did not fight the good fight. People that used them, people that repeatedly repeated what they did. And that's all of them. I don't care how old they was. Even if you saw an old woman on their shows talking about, yeah, go after her, yeah, attack her, yeah. All of those people are damned. They're desperate. They have one path, and that is death. I was looking at a video earlier of a sister. What's the name of the video? And I wanted to say something about it. And what the title of her video was, y'all may be able to find it. Why sorcerers win against light workers, the uncomfortable truth. I'm going to tell you the real truth about the situation. First of all, half of these people out here talking about their light workers don't even know what they're talking about. Second of all, you cannot come over and start shit with people just because you disagree with their spiritual beliefs. People have found this out throughout history. So the moment you began to bring God into the equation, this is when those people began to destroy their own lives by being hypocrites. It was even worse on Black people because Black people tend to not want to respect each other's right to choose. That's why you don't see very many people on the left-hand path that are Black on YouTube, because YouTube is heavily saturated with a bunch of Black people with a cross in their hand trying to delegate and regulate other Black people when they don't have the right to do that. Most of us that are witches and sorcerers, we were minding our own business when you people came and tried to trespass upon us. That's a fact. You can't do that. Check your history, not just what you read in a book, not just what you heard about. Check the real history. Use your discernment. You assume that you can just hurt other Black people because of slavery. You assume that you can just attack witches because of what? Because of the Crusades, right? Do you have any idea the curses that was placed upon those people that committed those acts? They're cursed right now with sickness and death and destruction and mental illness. Why would you think that people do not have the right of choice? And then a lot of these Black people on here are delusional. No, listen, and you know what? I'll link the video to y'all. Listen, sis, there's no Black woman or Black witch or sorcerer that's sitting up at 3 o'clock in the morning even thinking about you unless you are attacking us. And then even if we're up at 3 o'clock in the morning, we don't have to spend hours and hours doing it. Trust me. We're already prepared. We've got witch bottles and jars that all we have to do is light a black candle or a tea light over it. And then we can roll over and either watch a movie, fart, and go to sleep. We don't have to sit up for hours and hours and hours focusing on you. We're living our lives. While y'all obsessively run around here possessed, running yourselves into a brick wall. But anyway, let's get back to these black males that are desperately seeking content, have no idea what to talk about on the internet. And yeah, we know that it's already backfiring because you broke and sick. But at this point, what Spirit is doing is Spirit is tired of your disrespect over and over and over again. Of their high priestesses of the underworld. They will drag your ass to hell. I'm going to give you a homework assignment tonight, little boys. Watch that movie, Drag Me to Hell. And don't worry about the story, the whole storyline. No, I want you to focus on Christine Brown being drugged down. They showed that scene twice in the movie, at the beginning and at the end when she was drugged through the flames. That's exactly what's going to happen to these people. This is a fact. And it's of your own doing. Christine Brown was, in my humble opinion, she was innocent. Y'all not. Y'all got the nerve to be broke, ugly, and egotistical. You got the nerve to be trying to flex on some fucking body when we already cracked the code on every fucking thing. You have no fucking power whatsoever. You already tried to dominate people and say that you're an alpha male when we just know that you just alpha smell. Just because you stank real bad. I'm talking about real bad. Your stench can be smelled across 4 to 5 states. It's how funky you are. To the point where my man could smell you. He could smell you. Breathing in my direction. Y'all stink bad. They do. And they need to quit coming on here running their mouth because they're perpetrating a fraud. And then also they're trying to drag down VIPs. I am VIP. Why do y'all think my name is Jamila? Let me give you a little bit of history of Jamila. My name, I was named by my uncle, Levance Leroy. He's deceased now. He's in the spirit realm. He used to always tell me, you know, the devil knows the Bible better than anybody. Right? What do y'all think Jamila means? It means beautiful one. I am Satan's namesake. Today is his day, and it's a dark moon. Do you even know who that is? No, you're too ignorant, and you never will have the pleasure. You never. That's why your life is filled with contempt and fear, and you have to bring your ass on here and attack me. And you're always looking for an excuse because you already know that it's over for you. But I can promise you, let me hear, let my spirits hear, because they heard you, which is why they took me to your live. I don't watch your lives. Why the fuck would I want to sit and watch an ignorant nigga that don't have nothing? Why? Like I said, I would rather, I don't even agree with religion, right? I'm not a religious person. Okay. But, you know, I would sit and listen to my man talk about the Quran. I'd rather sit and listen to him talk about that. I don't want to sit and listen to your ignorance. Because your ignorance is not bliss. It just feels like a bunch of misery. My spirits heard you. And see, my spirits also told me last night that the monkey is trying to sedge his way back in, and he plans on saying that shit again. He's going to die, and so are you. Keep saying that about Satan's namesake. You're going to find out who the fuck the true living God is. You're going to fuck around and find out. Say that again about me. Say that disgusting shit about me again because you want attention. Because I've read your Bible. And even in Psalms 109, you got to call to Satan to get some kind of vengeance on your enemies. Don't you? Mm-hmm. So that's why your Psalms 109 work on you and not me. You a bunch of desperate, pointless ass men with males with no fucking power. The only power that you think you have is not even real. Which we all know what that is. We don't even have to mention it. It's stupid. You're pointless. You have no idea what's going on in the world, nor the spirit realm, which is connected. You have no idea. You're just blubbering idiots like I called you years ago. I would suggest that you leave Jamila out of your mouth before you lose it. And I know one of y'all's mouth and tongue been hurting. Your tongue been hurting. You know why? Because you got cancer in your goddamn mouth. I'm not fucking playing with these people. Listen, I don't give a shit what you think of me. You think I'm being harsh? Well, then go over there with them. If you think that right now I'm being harsh, then you belong over there with them losers. Okay? And you'll lose and die with them. You think I deserve to have this disgrace, this stigma on me? You think that my man deserves it? You think that my company name deserves it? You think that my family deserves it? You're an idiot. You're an idiot if you think that. If you think that, you can die just like them. I'm not playing. That's disgusting when you think about it. Put yourself in my shoes. Well, a lot of y'all couldn't be in my shoes because of what a lot of y'all would have did was just went over there to murder somebody. Y'all would have just been in prison. Y'all know, ask yourself this question. If somebody came on this website, somebody that you've met up with and claimed that you ate dada, you would have killed them. You would have took their life and you'd have been in prison. Tell the truth. Think about it deeply. Think about it deeply. You would have killed that monkey. You would have murdered him. You would have took his motherfucking life from him and went to prison. Tell the truth. So then if you can say that to your fucking self, you know if somebody said some shit like that about you and you would have murdered the people that kept repeating it. You don't say shit like that. That's like the ultimate disrespect that a motherfucker deserves to die for. You understand what I'm saying? And he does deserve to die. He does. And he will. He will. Now, Spirit told me that it's about 3 months. In February, it's going to be about 3 months. He bring his ass on here. You're going to see that nigga get sick and go into the fucking hospice. So he better not try it again. If he wants to be around for his family, he better shut his fucking mouth. Now, you can talk about a woman all the fuck you want, but women have power over life and death. You know, if somebody said that about you, you'd have murdered them. See, I'm smarter than that. I'm over here doing my vision board for my lake house. I'm not gonna let a bunch of trashy ass low life. Thank you, sweetie. A bunch of what you want for dinner though? You want some? Hey, we need to do taco salad for dinner with some chorizo. Sure. Yeah. Y'all know that if somebody said some shit like that about you and kept repeating it, y'all would have murdered them. Tell the truth. I love my family. I love my children too much. He's not worth it. Why would I go and murder him and go to prison when I can kill him with magic? I can murder him with magic. And his boyfriend in Michigan will die too. His little boyfriend, he'll die too. Anybody repeating that will die. Because number one, it's not the fucking truth. And number two, I said, shut the fuck up. And what the fuck I say goes. You want to come at me with some alpha male shit. You come to me saying that you can say all this crazy shit about me because you are alpha male. I'm going to let you know right now that I outrank you. Totally outrank you. An alpha male? Really? You're an alpha male. Well, guess what, buddy? I outrank you and all the rest of your so-called alpha males. Now, we all know that the moment I start putting up readings is when they start acting up. You better rethink what the fuck you doing. As soon as I start putting up readings and they start seeing people commenting and I get likes and stuff, the nigga, don't die because you want to hate on somebody on the fucking internet. I'm not the one to hate on. And you terribly delusional because you kept comparing me to all your weak ass whores. That's where your fucking downfall gonna come from. Because I'm not like those weak ass whores that trail behind your stupid ass. I will fucking take the breath out of your goddamn body, and I already fucking told you that shit. Oh, I'm serious as fuck about my company. It ain't just about my company. A company name. I can change my company name at any time that I want. It's not just about that. It's about what it is that I do. What is my position in this world? Y'all ain't even never held down no job as a fry cook. You ain't even never flipped a goddamn burger to even... You don't even want to think about my contribution to this society, which outranks yours totally. You're not understanding that I'm not a charlatan? You didn't realize that I was that I'm literally fighting real, authentic spiritual battles? What, you thought that was a fake? What did you think I was just saying bippity boppity fucking boop? The fuck you thought I was a scammer? Like you? When I step on the spiritual battlefield, I'm really doing it, and my spirits don't like this shit. They don't like this shit. There have been people that have died because of y'all fucking insolence. Because you won't shut your fucking mouth. It's time for you to shut the fuck up. For your own fucking good. And we may have given you a couple of more years, but you shortening your time span. You will die. Okay? You will die over some stupid shit because you don't know how to quit running your fucking mouth. You'll die, hun. You already dying. That's why you doing what you doing. You'll die faster. Don't say that disgusting shit about High Priestess Jamila anymore. If you're caught saying it and you lay down and you can't breathe and you end up calling 911 because it feels like your fucking chest is caving in, then you know why. And we'll make sure that your, what are them things called? They're nebulizers. Them things that they inhalers, we'll make sure that your inhaler stops fucking working. And you'll have to call 911. And they'll have to take your bitch ass out your house on a fucking stretcher. See, I don't have to come on here and go, no, I'm serious as fuck. I'm serious as fuck about my children, my clients, my man. You're not going to disgrace and embarrass the man that I love. And I'm not talking about the monkey. My man don't have to come on here and say, shit, I speak for him. You're not going to shame and embarrass us anymore off of your fucking lies, you fucking insignificant pieces of shit. You are insignificant. You can come on this motherfucker and think, oh, I'm one of God's anointed ones. You're lying to your fucking self. God is not there, obviously, because if God was there, he would have stopped you from doing what you're doing a long fucking time ago for your own sake. You think that my life has to be compromised and I have to not have the things that I want, the man that I want, because a yuck mouth, fucking rotten tooth, broke ass bum bastard from Benton Harbor, Michigan got a little bit of a fucking obsession with me because he don't know what's good for him? The only person that is that can be obsessed with me is my man, and it's okay for him to be obsessed with me. He can totally be obsessed with me because I ain't never leaving him. I'm always here for my dude, for my love bug. Your obsession from me, Benton Harbor bum, is gonna fucking kill you. And I told you 10 years ago, you don't have no chance with me. Didn't I? You don't know how to bring your dumb ass on here and have a conversation with your goddamn fucking sector without bringing up my name, do you? You can't do it, can you? You always got to bring up my name because you believe that you're relevant to my life because you're a delusional, dumb bastard. I would really suggest that you stay over there in your reality of fucking stupidity and quit knocking at my door. You better quit knocking at my door because what you gonna get, you ain't gonna like it every single time. Every single time. You ain't never gotten away with coming on this motherfucker trying to claim me. And then also another thing, I think you retards are trying to do some kind of humiliation ritual or something, which don't, excuse me, how does that apply to me? It really doesn't. Now I gotta go because I'm about to cook some tacos for my family. We're gonna get some chorizo. Stefan, what you eating for dinner tonight, boo? We're gonna eat some chorizo and I gotta go put some whites in the wash. Your desperation, though, Y'all desperate for content. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some tacos. We're gonna use some of that pork chorizo too. I know a lot of y'all don't eat pork, but you know, I eat pork. Okay. I still believe that the pig is worthy of being eaten. Okay, I know. That's some pork chorizo and throw some jalapenos on that thing. And I like to use the taco cheese as well as goat cheese. Okay, you crumble some goat cheese on top of that too. Ooh, it's delicious. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I took down that other video. I'm gonna leave this one up. You haven't made up your mind yet? Super Taco Bell. I don't want no Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell the other night, and I let the tacos kind of sit, and I for like an hour or so. They just kind of sat there, and I said, "Ooh," because I had the that steak fry bowl that they got. I had one of those, and I was full after that. Now we also had that 12 Super Party Pack. And I let them tacos sit out and I warmed it up and it kind of made my stomach a little bubbly. So I ain't thinking about no Taco Bell. I know you don't eat pork. I know a lot of people don't eat pork because of that whole Muslim thing and stuff. Y'all don't know what y'all missing. I'd like to have what are those what's that meat? You boil it and then I think you fry it. Chicharrones. Chicharrones. I'd love to have some of those dipped in some good avocado dip or either some, and some just various dips. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, my man don't eat pork. I would never give him any pork. My baby daddy didn't eat pork either. He didn't eat pork either. He was not into it at all. But I do eat pork. Okay. So, anywho, that's pretty much it that I wanted to say. And, people are going to have to realize that the things that they do on here are not at all taken seriously. What I do is very serious. What I do for a living is very serious. I buy it from I just buy it store bought because it's already seasoned and it's real easy to just put in the pot and warm up. So the tubes of chorizo, I just buy those. They got them in beef and pork. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What I do for a living is very important. And I'm tired of the irritation. When I'm not on here doing readings or either speaking spiritual inspiration or talking about certain things, I'm on here having fun. I'm on here looking at family vloggers. I love the Townsends. I watch freaking reviews, Josh and Mama. These are some channels my son is subbed to. I'm subbed to Southern Country Living. They got some pretty cool vlogs. Corey and Alicia. I don't. Why would I come to social media to look at a bunch of miserable people? I don't do that. So I don't even watch these people. I'm not interested in their content. But when my name is mentioned, I can hear it. And I don't like what they're saying behind my name. I don't like what they're trying to put on my name. And as far as I'm concerned, a person that came on the internet and said the disgusting things that he said, I believe that person deserves to die, wants to die, and should die. Because a person, if I was a ghetto girl, I'd be in prison right now. I'd be in prison. He'd be 6 feet under. His baby mama would be wearing that black dress, collecting that fucking life insurance that she's waiting on. And it's not to say that they have that power over me. It's not to say that. It's just the point that he said it, and I'm sending it back to you first of all. First of all, whoever says it gets it sent back to them regardless. Which is why he's sick with listeria trying to drink moringa powder juice and shit. That ain't gonna help you. I ain't never seen people so dumb in my life. And desperate. That like they too stupid to see how stupid and dumb and crazy they look. Your desperation and lack of having a life at all is what led you to come to social media and attempt to latch on to complete strangers to begin with. That looks pathetic. It always has. It always has looked pathetic. And then coming on here trying to act as if their opinion matters. Everybody over here look good, smell good, is paid good. And they need to learn how to stay in their place. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane. Because I'm already feeling it. And then I didn't want to announce this like this, but the third sister, my auntie Ernestine, passed away last week, or actually a few days ago. She's in her 80s. My grandmother's, the last sister, is gone. See, there was Lena, her sister Forstine, and then Ernestine. And Ernestine was the last one, and she passed away. So I'm already feeling real salty. I'm already feeling real salty. Now, we all know that these idiots are going to come on here because they have nothing, absolutely nothing to hold on to, not even, they don't have nothing to hold on to. We all know they're going to come on here and say, your family member died. We killed your family member. This is because they're pathetic. That lady was in her 80s and she was battling cancer. And it was her time to go. So the three sisters, my grandmother, they all together now. Okay. And they in the spirit realm. And I wouldn't fuck with my ancestors if I was you. That was my mama. She's the one that raised me until I was 5 years old. She passed away a few days ago. She was a Leo. My grandmother was an Aquarius. I don't know what zodiac sign Forstine was. I'm going to find out. All three of them are gone now. And because I've had some delays in going back home, again, I didn't get to hug her. And see, things like that you think is funny, those things do nothing but increase my fucking rage. It increases my rage. And if I see any of y'all coming on here talking about you murdered my mama or my auntie again, you're going to spend the rest of your days in utter fucking misery. You ain't going to get nothing that you want ever. So yeah, she passed on. Okay. So I've been dealing with that too. But to a desperate, dumb Negro that has nothing, like literally, it's unbelievable. It's embarrassing that a bunch of Black people would feel the need to come online and literally latch on to complete strangers. I'm a complete stranger to you. Just like I told the monkey, you don't know me. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you. Yeah, it's been hard. And whenever somebody passes on like that in my family, I always feel it a couple of days like I felt her passing. And it's very hard on me. I have a real life and people that I love. And I lost she's my auntie. She's my great aunt. But she is the one that raised me. And now she went home with her son that she lost from leukemia when I was 3 years old. These people are very important to me, along with her son who raised me, who I lost at the age of 3 years old. I was right there when he passed on. I was right there at the age of 3. Okay. So I'm dealing with that too. So, and I can see and sense as well as hear all of the little diabolical plans that these incels got going on. Trust and believe nothing that you do matters and nothing that you do will ever work. You're just wasting your goddamn time. Okay. And I've had some of them even threaten my kids. Oh my God. Oh my God. They ain't did that shit since. These people are crazy. Shouldn't harass people on the internet that you don't know, because I can promise you that I outrank you. Not only can I promise you that I outrank you, and family members passing away at the time that they're supposed to doesn't mean that you have any power, because they'll come on here and they'll say, well, I'm the reason why, and then your motherfucking ass gonna choke and die. That's exactly what the fuck's gonna happen to you. Okay, my auntie was in her 80s. She had battled cancer for years. Okay, she had breast cancer. I remember speaking to her 5 years ago and her telling me that she had breast cancer. We had a conversation. I'm not going to go into the entire conversation, but so she had battled it for as long as she could. And this is an older lady that just recently passed away that is very important to me. See how why is every day a day of desperation for these people? Every fucking day. Oh yeah, thank you, Moorish Warrior. Every fucking day is a day of a desperate plea for attention. You would think that people that are 50 and 60 years old would already know how to get along in life rather than latching on to other people on the internet. It's so pathetically pathetic. And nobody respects you. They feel sorry for you, but they don't respect you. See, people respect me because they know I really don't want to be bothered with your ass. Totally shocked that it's desperate people out here in the world like that. Like, I'm totally shocked. Like, it's unbelievable how desperate some people are. Because I don't know you. I don't know you. Who are you? At the end of the day, you don't mean nothing to me. At the end of the day, this is a fact. This is a fact. You don't mean nothing to me. If you died today, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd celebrate. Thank the gods we ain't got to hear this bullshit in social media no goddamn more. And I don't need a voice AI technology to deal with you. I don't need that shit. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't need counseling or therapy because of you either. I'm not having a hard time not thinking about you. All I know is that I can hear echoes of my name being said, and I'm like, what the fuck is this person saying my name for? You know? Yeah. It's just very sick. And I've got things going on in my life, and let's just put it like this. There are no workplace hazards, and I don't work with y'all. We don't have a boss. I'm my own boss. I'm the boss. Okay, I'm 100% the owner of Divina Officia. I think I'm gonna change my company name to the Latin version. I like Latin. Latin is a beautiful language. Yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much all I gotta say about the situation. When these niggas think more of themselves to let go, because I'm never gonna justify your obsession. Ever. I'm just gonna come on here and hurt your goddamn feelings because I'm pissed off at the fact that you've been following and stalking me around the goddamn internet, talking shit. And see, this is the exact reason why people don't fuck with niggas like y'all, because y'all always running y'all fucking mouth. And y'all always lying on people and slandering people. This is the number one problem. This is the reason why there's a lot of black women in social media that be like, fuck you niggas. See, I don't do that. My man is black. My kids are black. My children are black. I don't do that. But I understand why those women do that. They can't stand y'all asses. That it's a lot of black women on here. I'm like, oh my God. Because y'all black people have been fucking over other black people for generations. But guess what? This one over here, not only am I a witch, but I'm also not a Christian witch. I'm a very satanic witch that don't give a fuck about your life. Fuck your life. Your life don't matter to me. I personally don't agree with black folk trying to be a destructive force in other black folks' lives any goddamn way. I don't believe in anybody trying to be a destructive force in anybody's lives. What the fuck are you doing? And you're not going to fuck up my relationship trying to make things very embarrassing for my man. No, we know you ain't got no pride or no damn self-respect, but you ain't about to fuck that up for me. Trying to bring up old ass, dumbass shit that never happened, and or either ain't that big of a goddamn fucking deal. Trying to act like you're gonna bring shame and embarrassment to my man, and that's exactly what these people tried to do. Tried to break us up, and we and you know what? You gonna find your. Listen. I love my children and I love my man enough to where, and I don't give a fuck about you. These niggas be lying to themselves. They'll come on here and say, she loved me. Like, you, listen, you try to embarrass that man that I'm in love with, and your ass can die. You got a death wish on you just for even trying to cause him embarrassment and shame. And I'm telling you right now that whatever it is that you're thinking about, you better put it in the deepest, darkest compartment of your fucking mind. Hoping that he done came on here, and heard that bullshit is what they hoping, Stevan. They hoping that my man done came on here and heard that shit and it made him not want me. You can never make somebody not want me, stupid. Now this is weird. Why I didn't get an email? All right, I gotta go. Like I'm supposed to, wait a minute, before I go, like I'm supposed to be alone the rest of my fucking life because of a fucking trashy ass, no life having ass nigga. A fucking whoremongering piece of garbage. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what cousin It is trying to do, and you'll get your ass beat for doing this shit. You gonna end up dead, is what the fuck is gonna happen. You gonna end up a dead nigga. I'm sorry, like, and you know what? That's been the whole, these fucking broke ass, whoremongering ass niggas. Give a shit what you think. I deserve more respect than that. Hold on. I'll send my daughter some money. All right. All right, I gotta go. Ain't nobody gonna be disgraced but you. That's a fact. You try to pull a fast one on me and you get that shit pulled on your ass. That's why a lot of black women are single and depressed right now and alone because of a fucking black ass, dumb ass nigga. That really want to suck some pee. That really want to suck some penis. Well, you can't have my man's penis. That's mine. That's mine. And I'm quite obsessed with it. Okay? All right, bye. Gotta go.